Hi guys, it's Dr. Lizaine back with one final screencast for the Young Adult Literature class for summer of 2016. This is LSSL 5385. I wanted to talk to you about the Youth Literature Essay. This is part of your TK20 assignment. This is the assignment that will be turned into TK20 as well as to Blackboard. So I think it's probably a really important thing that I review it with you. The other reason I want to do a screencast is because this assignment has changed drastically since last semester. So again, if you know someone who took this course before you, they may be a big help in some ways, but when it comes to this assignment, they're really not going to know exactly what to do. So let me review it with you. Notice that this is an essay, and it's a formal essay here. I really do want you to take that essay form. You're going to write an essay of 1,500 to 2,000 words that demonstrate that you know literature for children, tweens, and teens. Even though this is young adult literature, the TK20 assignment kind of spans K-12. This essay has 4 parts. That would suggest to me that each part is somewhere between 400 and 500 words each. So you can kind of gauge it from there. I've labeled the separate sections to make this a little bit easier. So part 1, right here. Read 2 articles from professional journals published in the last year, so 2015 or 2016. Provide a bibliographic citation for each, and you know to do that in APA format. That's what we use in this department. And then write a detailed summary of each of those 2 articles. The articles need to come from major journals, and I've listed them here for you. School Library Journal, Hornbook, Voya, Voice of Youth Advocates, Journal of Adolescent and Adult, should be Literacy, I'm really sorry for that, English Journal, and or Voices from the Middle. These need to be articles, not interviews, not columns, not reviews. If you're in doubt about whether or not you are looking at an article, please clear that with me. Generally speaking, articles are going to be longer than interviews, than columns, and then reviews. Part 2, right here. Visit 2 blogs related to books, reading, and school librarianship. Summarize what you learn at each site. You should read multiple posts, I say a minimum of 5, at each of these 2 sites. And be specific when you do your summaries. Here are the blogs that you may select. Book Riot, Reading Rants, The Book Whisperer, These 4 Corners, Mr. Shoe Reads, 100 Scope Notes, A Chair, a Fireplace, and a Tea Cozy, Nerdy Book Club, Uncommon YA. If you have an idea for a different blog, again, run that past me for approval first. I'm trying to kind of vet these for you in advance to make this assignment just a little bit easier. That's part 2. Part 3 seems pretty simple, right? Visit a local bookstore and report on your observations. Include photos. I have heard that some bookstores don't like you taking photos. I usually don't ask permission. I just simply take photos with my phone. I try to be discreet. I certainly don't take pictures of patrons, but I do take pictures of displays. For example, when I go into Barnes & Noble in the Woodlands, the first picture that I take are the featured books in the children's and YA on the first floor when you walk in. Then I go up to the second floor where the children's and young adult collections are, or books are, and I take photos there. So what's on display? What books are faced out? What books are on end caps or in separate kind of displays? Talk about those things, be specific, and draw some conclusions, if you will. If these things are being prominently displayed, what does that say about what the store expects to sell, perhaps who their clientele is? So think about that. Again, this is 400 to 500 words here just for a visit to a bookstore. The final part. The final part says to write a rationale for one of the books you read for class, which is also on the banned book list. There are lots of books on your required reading list or under your author list, if you will, that are on the banned book list. So first of all, pull up the banned book list from the American Library Association, and then to write a rationale, follow the link that's right here, and it will show you how to write a rationale. That rationale, again, will end up being somewhere between 400 and 500 words long. If you have all 4 parts of this assignment, your essay will be absolutely fine.